I used to think robots were just for car factories or those fancy labs you see on TV. You know, the kind of places normal people never get to visit. But then I started looking closer at what is happening across China. And honestly, it kind of blew my mind. We are now talking about robots in daily life in China, doing things that feel personal. They are teaching kids, writing poetry with a brush, and learning how to make a sandwich just by watching a video. It is not some distant future anymore. It is here, and it is moving faster than most of us realize. If you are curious about the world we are about to live in, you have come to the right place. Do me a favor, real quick, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Trust me, you will want to see what comes next. Have you ever wondered how a robot learns to pour a glass of water without spilling it? Or how does it know to walk smoothly without falling over? It is not magic. It is a lot of hard work and smart programming. Think of it like teaching a small child, but instead of patience, you use code and sensors. Engineers spend countless hours putting robots through the same moves over and over. They watch the data, fix the mistakes, and try again. It takes a lot of computer power and a sharp eye for detail. In a place called Guangxi, there is a young robot nanny that shows us just how far this has come. This machine helps with simple chores around the house. It can even guide kids and answer their questions. Of course, there are still big puzzles to solve, like keeping perfect balance or reacting safely when a child suddenly hugs it. But even with these challenges, we are getting closer every day to seeing these helpers in our own homes and schools. The idea of robots in daily life in China is quickly turning from a dream into a routine. They test each movement in safe spaces before letting the robot work near people. Cameras, touch sensors, and motion trackers help it understand its surroundings in real time. Machine learning models allow the robot to improve through constant practice and feedback. Over time, small gains build into smooth and natural actions. This steady progress shows how training turns simple machines into helpful partners in daily life. China's humanoid robot industry made a strong impact during the 2026 Spring Festival Gala, watched by over 1 billion viewers worldwide. At the center of the event stood Robotics, which showcased its latest humanoid technology through martial arts, dance, and acrobatic performances. The company's display highlighted China's rapid progress toward its goal of leading the global humanoid market by 2027. This year, Unitree focused on its compact G1 robots, replacing last year's full-sized H1 models. With a starting price near $16,000, the G1 gained wide public attention. The upgraded versions used on stage featured smoother motion, stronger balance, and faster response, allowing complex routines that included aerial flips, wall runs, and classic kung fu techniques. The robots performed coordinated movements using wooden staffs and nunchaku, showing high levels of timing, precision, and control. Unitree also introduced its next-generation full-sized humanoid, the H2, in a sword dance performance. Safety measures ensured careful spacing from human performers while maintaining artistic impact. Founder Wang Xingxing credited the company's early Spring Festival Gala appearances with accelerating its rapid rise. Today, Unitree stands as a leading symbol of China's robotic innovation, combining advanced engineering with cultural expression to set new standards for humanoid performance and public engagement. There is a company in Shanghai called Embodied, and they are doing something truly different. Imagine a school where robots are the students. In this school, nearly 100 robots spend their days, sometimes 17 hours a day, learning how to make sandwiches and wipe down counters. How do they learn? They watch videos. The company created a new system called the Agibot Genie Operator 1. This system feeds mountains of pictures and video clips to the robots. By watching, the robots start to understand how humans move and what they want. It is a groundbreaking idea. Just like you might watch a cooking show to learn a recipe, these robots watch videos to learn new skills. Agibot has already built over 1,000 of these smart machines, and most of them are already working for customers across China. Big names in business, like the car company BYD, believe in what they are doing. This kind of smart learning is a giant leap forward for robots in daily life in China. The use of these amazing machines is spreading fast. It is not just about building cars anymore. Now, robots are checking on power lines, helping out in emergencies, and even greeting you in stores. The numbers are huge. Last year alone, China shipped about 10,000 humanoid robots. That is more than half of all the robots shipped in the entire world. And experts say this is just the beginning. They think the number will keep growing by more than 90% every year for the next 5 years. We are moving toward a time when robots in daily life in China will be as common as smartphones are today. This rapid growth shows how fast the industry is maturing. Lower production costs make advanced robots easier to afford. Better software allows them to learn new tasks in less time. Cities now plan public spaces that welcome robot services. Schools and training centers prepare workers to manage these systems. New laws guide safe and responsible use. All these changes speed up adoption across society. One of the biggest holdups for robots has always been training time. It used to take months to teach a robot a single new job. But a company in Beijing, Guanglun Intelligence, found a clever shortcut. They use a virtual world, like a super realistic video game, to train robots. Inside this computer simulation, a robot can practice millions of times without ever breaking down or hurting anyone. This smart trick cuts training time from months down to just a few weeks. It also makes it 100 times cheaper. This kind of speed means we can get smarter, more capable robots out into the world much faster. This new technology is even helping to set the rules for how robots will be trained everywhere, speeding up the arrival of robots in daily life in China. There is a new buzzword you might hear: embodied intelligence. It sounds complex, but it just means giving a robot a brain that understands the world around it. This field is growing like crazy in China. It is one of the most exciting and fast-moving industries out there. As the market grows, the machines are getting smarter and more useful. It is a thrilling time to watch as robots in daily life in China become more of a reality every single day. This progress comes from better sensors, faster chips, and improved learning systems. Robots can now see, hear, and react with greater accuracy. They can handle delicate tasks and adjust to sudden changes. Factories, hospitals, and homes already test these systems. Each success pushes the technology forward at high speed. Investment and research support this rapid growth. Together, these forces turn bold ideas into real-world tools. Imagine watching the Chinese New Year fireworks light up the sky over Beijing. Now, imagine looking down at the stage and seeing a robot gracefully writing Chinese characters with a brush. That is exactly what happened at the CGTN Super Night 2026. A robot named Adam took the stage against the glowing lights of the city. It moved with calm, smooth energy. It practiced Tai Chi, a traditional martial art, with perfect form. Then, It broke into a lively dance that got the crowd cheering. You could feel the amazement in the air. People sat in silence, watching the machine's precise hand move across paper, and then they erupted in applause. It was a perfect blend of old and new. Robot Atom showed the world that technology can honor tradition. Down in Shenzhen, the city known for its tech, they threw a very special party. It was a spring festival carnival, but the stars were made of metal and wires. The crowd watched in delight as robot dogs and humanoid robots put on a show. These machines did not just stand there, they performed an intricate lion dance, a classic Chinese tradition that requires lots of teamwork and energy. They also showed off their kung fu skills and even sat down to play songs on a keyboard. It was a fun and clear sign of the times. Robots in daily life in China are not just for work. They are here to entertain us too. Their movements were smooth, precise, and full of rhythm, which made the performance feel alive. Engineers and artists worked side by side to program each step and gesture. Sensors and cameras helped the robots stay balanced and avoid mistakes on stage. Bright lights, music, and colorful costumes turned the show into a full festival experience. When you see a robot dance or walk, it is easy to focus on the outside. But the real magic is happening inside. As more and more robots are built, there is a huge demand for the special parts that make them work. Take something called a reducer, for example. It is a small but vital part that helps a robot control its movements with super precision. One factory in Guangdong used to make these mostly for big industrial robots. But this year, they saw a huge jump in orders for humanoid robots. Companies are working hard to build better brains too. Another factory in Guangdong makes their own controllers to guide their robots. Experts predict that the market for all these robots and parts will hit billions of dollars in the next 10 years. All of this activity is building the foundation for a future where robots in daily life in China are everywhere, helping us live and work in ways we are just beginning to imagine.